Welcome to the CAP training. The main objective of this training is to show you how we can manage the Customer Satisfaction Survey on CAP, Customer Advocate Program. The themes that will be addressed in this training are the purpose of this application, the customer satisfaction process, including timelines, owners, and activities, focusing on the importance of analyzing the feedbacks and if necessary, make an action plan. Survey questions detail, and finally CAP application, seeing how to create a survey, survey management, global data and total results to consolidate survey information and analyze them. The purpose of this application is to manage surveys and analyze the client's opinion regarding global services. CAP is a web application that enables you to identify and record results which will be used to assess the projects during its life cycle. The link to have access to this application is cap.globan.com. Enter with your username and password of Globan domain. If you don't have permission in CAP, send an email to jimena.ingracia@globan.com. Once the project manager requests the project creation at all Globan tools through a ticket in Jira with the issue type project creation request in QCI organizational, the project is created in CAP. The process begins when sending the customer survey. For this, the project manager completes the project's data in CAP, and after filling the data, the project manager sends the satisfaction survey to the customer. CAP automatically sends the survey through an email to the client. Then, the client completes the survey and CAP automatically sends a notification about the feedback received to the project manager. The PM analyzes all the responses received. Remember that all surveys must be equal to or higher than 8.2 score, which is based on the annual strategic plan. If there were any negative feedback, the project manager must generate an action plan. Also, if the feedback is okay, equal or higher than 8.2, but any answer is below 6, the project manager must identify the root cause of the low score and create an action plan too. It is important to note that if you must take an action plan, you have to create an action tracker with the corresponding actions and follow-up, and must monitor and update the status of the actions until its closure. As a good practice, once the actions were implemented, send another survey to the client to reverse the initial feedback. And finally, monthly QCI gathers all responses to generate analysis reports for studies and business units to inform metrics on customer feedback results. So consolidates all customer satisfaction responses received through CAP, which estimates the application and updates the dashboard. Then submits this report to the internal stakeholders to give visibility of project states. Some issues to consider in this process, or some things to keep in mind. In order to send the survey for the first time, project should be at least 2 months old, in order for the client to have the knowledge and understanding of the project and the team. Another one is that one survey per semester per project should be sent. If the project is shorter than a year, at least one survey should be sent. After 3 attempts, original request plus 2 reminders using CAP. If survey response is not received, coverage aspect will be passed for this particular project. So, with 2 reminders or feedback received, with score equal or higher 8.2, the project is complying with customer satisfaction survey process. Reminders must be sent at least within a 2 weeks interval. Another issue to consider is you can send a survey to more than one stakeholder. So if a project has more than one response in the same period of time, we consider the final score as the average of the responses. If your project needs a waiver for a survey, create a project waiver request issue in the corresponding project in Jira. Remember that for any question, we recommend you to participate of our questions and answer sessions for this training in the question and answer CAP and processes session. The survey that was sent to the client can be in Spanish or in English. For all projects and for all the frameworks, it is the same survey. This survey helps to have a visibility of client feedback regarding the overall management of the project. Some questions can be rated from 1 to 10 and some others with text fields. The questions are: the first one, 3 words that came to your mind when asked about Globant. The second one, state the level of satisfaction regarding the following aspects of the project: resourcefulness, human resources allocation and hardware, project status visibility, technical expertise, communication skills, interpersonal relationships, flexibility, responsiveness, infrastructure, voice and video calls, internet browsing access and VPNs, and setup performance and availability. What degree has Globant's methodology met the service quality you expected? Please tell us what you appreciate the most about Globant. 3 aspects of our service you found unsatisfactory or you deem has room for improvement. And finally, if the client recommends Globant to other companies or colleagues. Remember that the results of the infrastructure questions are no longer included in the score because they have a direct impact to the infrastructure area and not in the project management. Well, going to the application, we can see the following menu. Create survey, survey management, Globant data, and total results. Inside Create Survey menu, surveys can be created and sent to the client. Select in this field the client name and the project name. For example, this client and this project, and click Next. Here you must complete the project information, and here the name of the stakeholders that will respond the survey. Once you complete all the information, click and submit. And once the survey has been sent, go to Survey Management, to view the survey status. Yeah. The survey status, the possible states may be sent, reminded, received, or cancelled. Sent, the survey was sent to the client. Reminded, a survey's reminder was sent to the client. Received, the survey sent by the client was received. And cancelled, a survey was cancelled by the administrator. Maybe if the, for example, responsibility of on the client side left the company, for example. And here in service management, clicking in the studio name or client name, you can view the feedback and or set a reminder if necessary. So here we can view all the projects in all the states. So clicking in the project name, for example here Development Center, you can send a reminder, or for example if you receive the feedback like this project, clicking in the project name, I can click in the button View Feedback and view the feedback received. And finally, another way to view the survey status and feedback is going to Global Data and Total Results. In Global Data, selecting studio name and or client name, and then I choose all the clients and all the studios, and then you can see the projects in all the states. Yeah? And here you can export this information using the Export to CSV file button. So here, clicking here, I can export all the information from Global Data. And finally, we have total results. That's the only difference with Global Data is you see only the projects in received state, meaning that only the projects that have received at least one feedback will appear. So here you can select the studio name or the client name, and then you can see the projects, all the projects that have a feedback, and then export to CSV file like in Global Data. So here you can click and obtain the CSV file. Yeah? Okay. Finally, if you want to learn more about the organizational tools, we recommend you to visit the Organizational Processes site. In this site, you will find information about global processes and a section with all the information about the tools, including CAP information. For any question, we recommend you to participate of our question and answer sessions for this training in the question and answer CAP and processes session. Or you can write us to our emails. Yeah? We hope this training has been very useful for you. Thanks for your time. Regards. Bye.